Woo! All right, welcome back. It's your boy Gak Cognac back with another video. Here we got Hyphy Gold and Namudi. So Hyphy Gold finally he agreed to do some shit talking with us, man. So basically, give you a little background. Like me and Namudi had already a shot of shit talking video, but Namudi's like, let's get this shit, like let's do it again. Like we didn't do it right. So I hit up Hyphy Gold and he wanted to join. So this is gonna be even better. So I might post like the bonus footage of the old video like later, but y'all gonna see this shit like no cap for reals. So let's start. I'm letting Namudi take over because he has some serious subjects to handle, and a good thing to have Hyphy Gold here because he has a different perspective, you know, because he is also a reseller and a collector. So we're gonna get at it, man. Namudi, let's get it.
All right. First up, bro. First of all, I'm gonna say thank you for allowing me to use your platform because I don't got no platform to talk, and you guys want to hear my shit anyways. But I just want to say thank you. And Hyphy Gold, it's nice to finally talk to you and on Zoom. Yeah. But so I've been collecting for a long time. You know, I've been at it for a very long time, and I've been watching from a distance, bro. I'm up here. It's fucking freezing. I'm 100 miles away, and I see what's going on, you know, in the retro gaming community. So, so you see guys like you know, Retro Rick and Phoenix Resale, and they're pushing like, you know, they're pushing this agenda like Whatnot, right? Whatnot is this app, right? Yeah. So when they're pushing Whatnot on us as like the gaming community, like, oh, you watch my shit. I mean, like the way I look at it is these guys, because they have so much subscribers and a lot of following, right? So I look at these guys are like what other people see that aren't in the retro gaming community. Like whether you're a collector, reseller, or doesn't matter. If you have 10, 15 games, you know, you're part of the retro gaming community. And you can do it, I don't care. If you want to be in the community, you're in the community. But when you look at these guys, they have so much subscribers and they're like kind of like the face. I know, as much as we don't like to say it, they're like the face of what we do, right? So they show off how we do it and they give our secrets and all this stuff, right? That's what they do it. They say, oh, it's so easy, right? So then when they're getting these what do they call it? It's bullshit, bro. This Whatnot is like, so Whatnot in general is just, it's like they seen an opportunity to get into like the gaming community. So they see these big YouTubers like, okay, you know, this is an opportunity. I think they had it before. It was just like all collectibles, but now they've seen an opportunity to push it on retro gaming communities. So they started off with, you know, Retro Rick and Phoenix Resale, and these guys are like, oh, they're pushing it. Chase after the right price, NES Pursuit. So these guys, they're like, yeah, so let's, you know what, we'll take this money, and then like, I'm okay with sponsorship. You know, everybody that does a YouTube channel, that's their goal. They want to get sponsors, right? So, I mean, like, you guys are YouTubers. There's a lot of work, right? So it's good to get something back. So you get a sponsorship. What I have against Whatnot is like, it's just, I feel like they're just pushing it. I feel like it's ingenuous. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's all fucking bullshit, bro. And they're really forcing it down our throats. I mean, like, if you want to do that, that's okay. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. But like the way it's come on the scene, I feel like, you know, one guy, two guys, three guys, fucking Mr. Right Way, Retro World, all these guys they're like, you know, they're pushing this Whatnot on us, right? And so these guys will make a lot of money on Whatnot because they have a big following, right? So Hyphy Gold, you have a good following, but if you were to sell on Whatnot, you'd get waxed, and everybody knows that. If I was to sell on Whatnot, I'd get fucking murdered. I just hopped on it for one time. I think Phoenix Resale was doing it. So I'm like, you know, I'm going to just see what this is about. So I hopped on this Whatnot app and I jump on his thing. It's one of the most boring things I've ever been a part of. This guy was fucking terrible. I even called him on, like, bro, this is one of the most, like, you're terrible. You're fucking boring as fuck.
Man.
He kicked me out, bro. He kicked me out right away.
Oh, shit.
He booted me out of his chat, bro. He booted me out of his chat. So I'm like, you know, I'm going to go check out some other channels, see what they're doing. Because there was another guy doing a sale. At the same time, Phoenix Resale was doing a sale.
Yeah.
And I went on this other guy's channel, and this guy's putting some good games. And this guy's getting raped on all his games. He's getting waxed. He's selling these games for, you know, they're worth 100. He's selling them for 20, 30 bucks. So like, so Whatnot is good for people like Retro Rick. People have a big following.
Yeah.
So for you to say this is the new way to sell, this is the new way, like for the gaming community to offload stuff, it's just, I think it's just bullshit, bro. And the way they're pushing it is kind of, it's fucking killing my vibe. I mean, like, and these guys are like, I don't want to say it, but they're like, they are the, that's what people, so if you're just a random guy and you like to watch like fucking, I don't know, car videos, and you're like, you know what, maybe I'm gonna check out some other shit. So you start watching, you know, gaming channels, and then they keep pushing this shit down your throat. Just, and then it's not what it's about, you know. It's never been about that, to be honest. It's never been about money, monetary value. It's never been about that. It's always been about the games and the pickups, but like they're really pushing that agenda, you know, and it's fucking, it's really pissing me off. But that's just one thing I want to say about Whatnot. You guys can fucking keep it going. But I mean, I said like 15 things, but you guys can keep it going for Whatnot. But that's where I'm at for Whatnot.
Oh yeah, I could say. Did you want to?
I'm gonna be a little brief because I want to hear what you want to say about it, because we talk about it all the time too. But
All right.
I mean, like I already had said, you know, since he had reached out to me like prior and talked about this shit before like anyone else even noticed, because I kind of hopped off the scene. Hyphy Gold, I know you started clicking off on the notifications and all that shit too, because we were tired of it. Like we didn't want to see like none of that bullshit no more, because we're just tired of these fake ass motherfuckers on there, you know. So like I gotta hear it from another source now, because like I'm like, I don't want to hear it. I don't hear it, you know. So like since he had already hit me up, and now I can kind of talk about it now, because like he finally posted publicly on Retro World's comment that pretty much said like, yo, like, hey, I'm like cool with resellers and all that shit and blah blah blah. I don't care what you do, but it's getting like kind of fucking crazy that every fucking channel I'm jumping on right now has whatnot. You just fucking like cramming it down my throat, right? And he was like, nah, like that's bullshit, because that's just being like hella fake. Like you straight up gotta advertise every fucking video for like 5 minutes about this, and I've been a viewer since the beginning, and I watched this shit change. Like something's missing. Like you're not doing it for the love of gaming no more. You know what I'm saying? Like I came to your channel back then to like watch, you know, what you got for pickups and shit, and you're not doing it no more. Like you just sold out to this Whatnot shit. I'm kind of mad, like, you know, I'm tired of it. So like, you know, since he had said that, and he had told me that before, and that's when I made the first video. And so that brings to the point where I'm like, yeah, like, you know, I've been done said this shit like fucking a year and a half ago. Like these motherfuckers are fake as fuck, you know, like they're hella fake. Like I know they are. And then like now it's like playing catch up. Everyone's kind of like, I'm reading through the fucking comments and all that stuff, and people are finally going like, yeah, man, this dude sold out big time. Like, hey, I mean, they finally caught up to it, but we were early, man. Like we spotted this shit way early, because if you're part of the realist gamer movement, you know that's just how it is. But anyways, I like, we'd love to hear your perspective, because you know you on both sides of the world. So like, you know, how do you see this whole Whatnot shit and what they're all doing right now? Or as a matter of fact, the big question is, would you do that shit? So
Hey, yeah, because you already know that I'm a reseller as well as like a collector.
But you're a respected reseller though. That's a difference, you know.
Well, a lot of my shit's real, so
Right.
But what I gotta say about Whatnot, all right. So I have it on my phone, but I've never used it. I didn't even register for it, because of what I'm already hearing from folks that are actually from y'all, and from like some of my viewers, and like people on Instagram DM me like information, and I'm like, this whole thing about Whatnot seems like, from, I don't know, Namudi, you said you used it, right? Is it more like people follow your account, and the more followers you are, the more benefit to your auctions?
Well, okay, so it's kind of like Twitch, you know what I mean? So
okay,
if you're on Whatnot and you have, let's say 500, or if you're on, let's say you're Twitch streaming and you have 2 fucking people watching you, you're not gonna get any donations. But if you're like, you know, a big ass fucking Twitch streamer, people are sending you donations. So that's kind of like where it is. So if you have more followers, you get more people bidding on your shit. I mean, I think it's more about like, I bought something from a YouTuber and they just fucking bid up.
Yeah. So this is what I gotta say about that. See, I'm glad that you confirmed that, because it seems more of like a click type thing, like a social. It's like a trend, honestly. It's like whatever. So if you got popularity, you'll be able to benefit monetarily.
Yep.
So as a reseller, in a reseller perspective, strictly, if you were just coming into this, you wouldn't make shit. So I can't fully support this. I mean, like, I know there's auctions, but there's other websites that you can do auctions off of and make money. So you can go on Macari, like make more money, a little bit more money than eBay if you want to rip off some some rich people. But like on eBay you can do auctions there as well, and then you can you have the choice to have reserves and shit. So I don't know if there's reserve bases on whatnot. From what I heard is some stories people literally did not make money off what they put up on whatnot. And well, from what I'm seeing in the reseller community itself, I'm seeing a lot of people reselling to other resellers, and to me it's not that great because they're just getting rid of their garbage.
Yeah,
they're literally getting rid of their garbage to other resellers, and it's just setting up that other reseller for failure. And not only that, if you are a collector and you don't have a big following, and then you try to drop some gems, right, you're not gonna get top dollar. You're not gonna get near half top dollar unless you have a big ass following. So I can't support that application for collectors or resellers. I mean, just like you said right from the get, you said whatnot wasn't only gaming, so that makes more sense to me, because when I saw whatnot on Instagram, the only thing that I saw whatnot was hashtag whatnot gaming. So I'm like, why is it not just whatnot? So that wasn't their first initiative, was gaming. And like you said, they realized because of the surge of popularity of reselling games to graded games and everything, all the YouTubers popping up just trying to connect to games. Even let's even talk about streamers that shouldn't be streaming because they can't really game, but they're just doing it based on appearance, or that are gaming, but they use that popularity to get money. And I can't support it, man. I can't do it. It's not gonna help my pocket because I don't have a big ass following. But even to other new resellers and collectors, that shit would suck. And I just had an experience with 2 of my subscribers, man. We play Halo, man. Y'all didn't meet them yet, but they're cool people. They're down in LA, and they were talking about Retro Rick. He had a whatnot. I don't know if y'all saw it, but I didn't watch it. But he was giving away mystery boxes, not giving away selling.
Okay, I read something like that in the comments because I was trying to do some homework earlier, and I saw that shit.
And everybody was getting ripped off in these mystery boxes, getting some lame ass shit, pure garbage in these boxes, and paying top dollar type money. And not only that, he was, the bait was to give away a PS5, and that's how. Fuck. That was the reason. That's the main reason, is they bait all these followers, and they think they're gonna get some good shit. But only one person gets that PS5. But remember, they're making their money back already.
Making hella dough.
They're getting that sponsorship, and not only they're also ripping off motherfuckers with lame ass shit. And I mean, I can see them. They're also getting rid of their garbage that they couldn't sell because blah 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 this and stuff that have happened, in this year.
Right. Damn.
It's crazy. I can't support it, man. I can't support it.
Well, I think it was it Tatted Collector? He posted on his I don't know, it was just the YouTube, whatever. You can just post shit for the day or whatever. I don't know what it's called, but I seen a picture
or something like that.
Yeah. It wasn't a short, but it's just like a message.
Community post or some shit.
Yeah, community post. So he posted, he's like, Retro Rick just made 19,000 off his fucking $10 game collection. Bro, his game collection was garbage, bro. All those games were $5 games. I think he had it in the game $2,000, bro. He had it in the game while it was 10 G's, and it was all $4 to fucking $7 titles.
Fucking,
you know what I mean?
TVs and Maddens and shit, huh?
Yeah,
garbage.
$19,000, $10,000 worth of filler, bro.
Fuck, he waxed the fuck out of him.
Wow, that's what happens when you get sheep, man. These sheep will pay for anything,
For real.
I know. Speaking of waxing, bro, this guy, I don't know if you guys seen. He picked up a GameCube set, bro, from another YouTuber, Retro Wolf or something. He picked up a GameCube set. And he paid. I think he said he paid under $20,000 for this GameCube set. Can you guys
which is technically a deal. He fucking waxed them because what it's worth. Because I just scrolled through a little bit earlier while taking the shit. But like,
That's the best time, you know.
Yep, best
Shit
time.
videos during shit.
And, yep, that's the best
Bro,
concentration.
I'm telling you, I watched the video. This guy like, Retro Rick pulls up to this guy. I don't know where they met, but they met somewhere. He pulls up to him. He looks like he's wearing like sunglasses. This guy thinks he's Wolf of Wall Street. He thinks he's Leo from Wolf of Wall Street. He's chewing gum. And this guy drove fucking, I think, 6 hours from Tennessee to Arkansas to meet this guy to sell his collection, which was a full GameCube set. And he also had like the player's choice. So that doesn't count as like, so if you were to go on like, what do they call it? Game value now, it would say the full GameCube set is worth 18 grand. Okay. 18 grand, 18,000 US. So that's probably where they got their basing from. Like, okay. So if it's 18,000, right? So full GameCube set is worth 18,000 on game value now or whatever. But bro, that doesn't account for the player's choice. It doesn't account for the rare ass games that sell fucking 3 times a year.
No
like,
big box shit.
Games, yeah, no big box. Like, so, like if you were to buy a Pokemon box right now, it'll say it's worth, I think, 1,200 on game value now. You ain't finding one for less than 2G.
Yeah.
So, and like in real dollars, I think that a full GameCube set is worth around 30 to 35,000. Right, and he said he had some seal stuff in there as well, right? So he had some seal stuff in there. So you're selling this for under 20 grand, bro. You're selling it for under 20 grand, and you drove from fucking Tennessee to Arkansas.
He drove, man. I'd never fucking do that.
Off, bro. That's hella guap to bring on a trip, man. Especially if that money's not in bundles, it's fucking filling up your vehicle.
No. Retro Rick stayed put in Arkansas. This guy drove with his collection, picked up his collection, drove fucking 12 hours, so there and back. Got waxed. Like, I'm talking one of the most epic wax jobs you've ever seen.
He delivered it to
He's fucking, like, one of the most epic wax jobs I've ever seen. He sold him a GameCube set, and that wasn't it, bro. There were 7 other boxes full of games. He did a video today.
Like NES shit, PS2, Dreamcast.
Bro, there was 410 loose NES cards in one of the boxes, and there was another 5 other boxes. That wasn't like, and he sold it for under 19,000. And then you got Retro Wolf commenting on the video, "Thank you for buying my toy." Bro.
So does this Retro Wolf have a following?
Not really.
Prior to this, or
because I've fucking watched this shit like a while back, and he plateaued and was struggling like on that 1K mark forever. Like he tried because it would just come up, and he couldn't get nowhere. So like that's what I was saying, like, nah, like this dude fucking did it because he wanted some clout. He wants some of that retro, that fucking lunchbox juice, so
that's the whole purpose, man.
So like Namudi's like, I'm pretty sure he did a side deal, just to get it on video. So
that would be smart on his end.
That's how fake motherfuckers do. Like, they'll never tell you the truth. They'll never tell you the truth behind it.
Because in reality, like as a collector, and if you are in hard times, right, and you do need to sell shit, sometimes it does happen. But you ain't gonna sell it for like half the price, man.
Hell no.
Like it's difficult. I mean, like I know a lot of collectors, including y'all. Y'all are part of groups. Y'all have a network of folks that you could hit up that definitely would pay more than what he would have paid for your shit. And like they're only, like you said, it's just for him. He wanted that shout out, man.
For real.
He wanted it, man.
Hell yeah.
He wanted it. It wasn't about that. It wasn't about like making money. Like that video wasn't about making money, even though he probably did make money in the background.
Yeah.
But it was for that shout out, straight up. And then Retro did that. I didn't watch the video, but I've seen the thumbnail. He did that so that he can have content.
Oh hell yeah! Because I had stated like prior, like a lot of these motherfuckers are like out of content already. So like you could tell fucking Retro Lunchbox Rick's like last videos, just because from what I saw, he's like reaching, like he has nothing. So he's trying to like split up all his videos now. So like the video before that one, he put up what's a bullshit ass video, right? 17 minutes of bullshit because he didn't show shit. So he fucking clickbaits you into watching that shit, which I didn't. I just skipped to the end because all I want to see what he got. And it goes like, oh, he beat me to these good ass games. And it was like Grand Theft Auto 5 or some bullshit. Like, fuck as that, like fuck out of here, right? And then at the end, he goes like, oh yeah, this video was like 40 minutes. So I had to break it down so you can see the good shit in the next episode. And like, man, you know, if Hero did that shit, motherfuckers were trying to burn his ass.
Yeah.
You know? But this motherfucker is like, oh yeah, can't wait to see this weak shit next week. Fuck out of here. So he's already like stretching his like garbage videos into 2 now because, you know, he ain't trying to work for it no more. That's the thing. When you get to the top, you don't want to do shit. It's how it is. Like, it's like a corporation. You know, you start off as a dishwasher, you're getting paid for shit, but you're working the hardest. But when you get to like CEO, you ain't got to do nothing. You know what I mean? As the higher you go, the less work you got to do. That's just how it is. And they taking advantage of it.
But here's the thing. Like, he's using the filler video that he's producing. I fell off Retro Rick's channel for a while back, and from what I noticed is that he stopped, like, you know, picking up like good games. Like, I mean, he picked up maybe some good titles once in a while. Like, it's probably like one every 6 videos he picked up something. Oh, okay, that I'd actually want that. But most of the time it was the same shit.
Like Chess Master and shit.
I don't understand. Like, you got this big following, right? And you're talking about the retro community, not only games but nostalgia and stuff like that. Why don't you talk about that instead of some garbage ass plushie and like fucking shit that I don't like, that people think is trash, and like buying stuff that's overpriced. I don't understand. Like, you could, like, if you watch those actual good retro gaming community channels, they're actually topics. Why don't you talk something about games? Talk about something in your collection. Like, is it because you don't know what's in your collection, or you don't understand the pieces that are in your collection, or the stuff that you collect you've already exhausted? I mean, like, you don't know much. Let's be real.
It's the facts. He don't know shit. None of these motherfuckers up there, they know nothing because they don't research about it. They don't give a fuck about it. It's all about the dough, man, the money. So they ain't even gonna try anymore because they got that following, you know.
Yeah.
The video what made his channel blow up was the $10 game collection, right? It was his. I think he had like 1,000 subscribers when he started. Now he has 100,000. That's the main thing that made his channel explode, right? And
I'll give him credit to that. I'll give credit. That's a good title.
Yeah,
that's a good title.
Nobody did it like that before, so.
It was good. He was the first one. It was great, right? So you can just tell though, like, when he, like, towards the end, because everyone that was watching him was also doing the same thing. Like, he gave up all our fucking secrets, right? He made 115,000 subscribers or whatever. I don't even know what he's at now, but he gave up all our secrets, and a lot of people started jumping on it. And like, his last pickup was one of the worst. Like, his last pickup was like, it's one of the worst pickups I've ever seen in my life. And like, he's like, okay, this is getting a lot harder now because I have so much people, but I already made my fucking following. So I'm just gonna put this part to bed, you know, and leave us with the fucking scraps, because we've been doing it for a long time. But like, leave the other guys with the scraps, because I don't need to do that anymore, and I'm gonna start buying these big collections. And then, like, he bought the GameCube collection, and the next video he starts talking about random fucking like top 10 games that are worth money or whatever. Like, fuck off, man.
Top 10 games worth money.
Yeah,
don't get me started. I swear I saw recommended shit. And this video was pure trash. And I know y'all probably have seen it before. I clicked right through it because it was the most uncreative video. Like, it seemed like someone was actually they were just reading an article. Like, they literally looked up the top 10 most expensive games, and it's that couple. You know, that couple that fleeced what's his name, Mr. Caleb in Phoenix Resale, and I forget what, Kentucky.
Yeah.
Because they live in the same place for some reason like that. They were able to like get a hoarder house and shit, and then they paid whatever cheapness that they paid, and then they resold it to his ass. I'm like, oh man, at a premium. And my guess, he probably graded it. I don't know.
Yeah, that was during the grading time, so these dumbasses would just buy anything, like fucking full ass price and then some, because they thought they were gonna get thousands for it. And now, like, I've been looking at Mercari, a lot of games already dropped, and I already said this half a year ago. Like, most of the games, they dropped. They're not even half the price of what it was anymore. So they hurting, man. Most motherfuckers are hurting right now.
Yeah, a lot of people that invested into grading, like into water. I mean, once it gets oversaturated and everybody knows exactly how many like That's the whole reason, though. The whole reasoning, the population reports talking about the discussion of the actual rarity. That would actually affect the value. And if there's multiple copies of that, then the value will go down. I mean, yes, you'll have people that look at like seal quality, like, and all that nonsense, but in the end, nobody wants that graded Wii Sports Resort.
Hell
like,
no.
let's be real. Like, what the fuck am I gonna do with that? What am I gonna do with some weird Lord of the Rings title, man? I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I mean, respect to Lord of the Rings. I fall asleep during the movies, but I don't think I don't think I could like grade grade that game. And yes, I know you guys know a person that graded that.
Phoenix motherfucking bullshitter. So that was fucking retarded. That's pumping and dumping right there. Because I mean, you know, like if we look at WhatsApp, not WhatsApp, whatnot and all that shit, like it's no difference than what people do on the stock market right now. It's like there's a lot of fake ass YouTube gurus and shit that give financial advice, and they gain like a big ass following. They go on Discord and be like, I think this fucking stock will go up, right? And everybody's buying into it, and they already bought in early, so they Wolf of Wall Street their asses and just dump on them. So it's the same shit. Like right now with the fucking Whatnot app, it's like the people that got the clout is fucking pumping the items, and then they dump it on other motherfuckers, and they hold the bag for who knows how long that shit's gonna be. You know,
Hey,
they take the loss.
did he auction any lunchboxes?
I don't know, man.
I don't know. I didn't watch.
I
wouldn't
like,
even, bro. I wouldn't even find you.
I was
You
just
guys are like,
seeing. Okay, so I'm gonna say this honestly for everybody that doesn't know. Like, I watched Retro Rick from his early time, as well as Phoenix Resale, and I was like an early supporter. You know what I'm saying? Because I did like the $10 collection, right? And I did like that Phoenix Resale. What's it called? Was a reseller, and that's something that I did. So I did both of the things that both of them were doing, and it was just weird when I saw it shift. And I think it was as soon as they got more popularity, like let's say Phoenix Resale. I even IG'd the guys to tell him I supported him and whatnot. He ended up like, you know, giving me a shout out so I can get more subs and shit, but which I didn't ask for. And what's it called? They're like, I know you've spoken about this before, is like they tried to pander to the community. And like, because, you know, Mr. Caleb Phoenix Resale, he had a lot of people that are collectors and resellers. He wanted to try to gauge his audience to see what's gonna work in terms of a video. And like, he just started to say, like, add words that didn't seem right to me and call himself like a legitimate gamer collector. I mean, you could be a casual gamer and all that, but like, there was a lot of different things that were just irking me that weren't cool. It's like, it wasn't respectful to like someone that actually collects. Right. And like, he always saying certain things that don't seem right. Like, for example, like he deleted a video saying about, it was like a very unapologetic video after the WADA scandal. And like every channel was just trying to like separate themselves from WADA after that shit happened, but like by leaving like little disclaimers in their videos, like little commentary. I know Chase After the Right Price had to say something. I know Mr. Retro Rick had to say something right after that, but like Mr. Phoenix Resale straight up said he's still gonna fucking use it until like whatever. And I'm like, yo, what are you doing? Like, you know, like your whole people that you're watching are like trying to support you for like quote unquote a moral compass. And like, you know, and you gotta be like a good person, and it just seemed like a good thing to do to support a company that is like, you know, doing some shady ass shit. And like, people are gonna say some shit to you, you know, and like if that's gonna hurt your feelings and you're on YouTube, then shit, man. Like, a lot of people on the internet don't got nice things to say, and if you don't got thick skin and you're not built a certain way, you're gonna end up feeling some type of way. But like, from what I've seen in their stories, because I followed them on IG, is like, I seen Phoenix Resale having his graded shit that he couldn't sell on eBay, and he's putting that up on fucking Whatnot. I don't know if that actually happened, if he was selling them on Whatnot, but like, what the fuck? like you're so desperate that you need to get rid of that shit that you could not sell it on eBay. eBay has a giant ass marketplace for like more reach, and same thing with Macari. You know what I'm saying? Like, what, you didn't want to put on Heritage because it was probably garbage, but like, come on, man. Like, what are you doing? Like, there's so many instances that it just bothered me, and even prior to that, where he was doing it like, oh, this is my collection video of like my switches, and I was telling Casey, and I think we touched up on this like shortly in previous videos, but like, he got a Switch collection, like just Switch consoles. We're not talking games, we're talking consoles.
Right.
He's trying to get every variant of the consoles, and from what I know from before, he got robbed and some of his consoles got, stolen and shit. Whatever happened, I don't know what happened, but maybe because you're putting your whole house on YouTube. But like, he was like buying these Switches, right? And then he was actually asking his following on Instagram or wherever, maybe in his private Discord that people pay for, but like, who's got this Switch? I need to do a video basically so I could talk about my Switch collection that I have, blah, 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 this and that. And I'm like, okay, all right, this is weird, but okay, and then I saw a video of his Switch collection. I'm like, okay. Then he did another video of, he's doing tier classes of special Switch edition consoles. I'm like, okay, now this is getting washed out. Like, this is terrible. Like, why are you doing tier class for a console? Okay, all right, fuck that. Then I see on his story that he's basically purging the Switches that he just fucking bought, that he was DM motherfuckers to sell him, that was supposedly part of his collection. He needs to get rid of stuff. He's trying to like slim down his collection. I'm like, bro, you just bought all that shit for a video. That's basically what you fucking did. And that's where I was like, yo, you're tearing me apart. You're tearing me apart as a viewer. You're tearing me apart as a supporter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I supported like the reseller part of it, but like the pretending to be a collector. Man, I saw another video where he tried to have his homies back him up, telling him he's a gamer. He was playing Super Smash on GameCube in college. Yo, how old are you motherfuckers, man? Like in college, I wasn't playing that. Like,
hell no.
We're older than him. Like, I don't know how he was playing GameCube in college. In college, GameCube was already not the main thing that everybody was playing.
I mean, I knew people that still did, but they always played. Like, those were
those were the real ones that always played certain titles, right? You know what I'm saying? But I didn't believe that someone of his age, maybe I'm just being ageist, I don't know. Sorry to folks that are young that actually, that support like that stuff, but still, it didn't seem realistic. And like the type of games that he was just mentioning, I think he just talked about 3 games, and that gave his validity of a gamer, how he is a real gamer, because he wanted to take a shot at people saying he's not a real gamer. I mean, like, that video made you look like you're not a real gamer. You don't need to put a video to tell people that you're a real gamer. Like, what the fuck are you doing, man? You're looking like a clown. Like, that don't make you a real gamer. I'm a real gamer, man. Look, I brought my friends here to tell them I'm a real gamer. Yo, what? Like, you look stupid. Like, what are you doing?
Hey, you know what we were playing when we were in college? Super Smash that ass.
That's when I fell off gaming for the longest. Like, was college time, to be honest.
I mean, if he wants to fucking validate that he's a gamer, tell him to find me on fucking Nintendo. I'll play him any day on the fucking. I'll see if you can even last a second, bro. Smash.
Yeah, he cheats, man. He whooped the fuck out of my ass last time.
Yeah, I believe that. I'm not good at fighters, man.
Oh man. But
yeah, we played for a long time that night. We played like 2-3 hours.
Yeah, man, laggy ass internet and shit.
Laggy.
But like, cause I know that was a major turning point for you, for his channel when he did that shit, right? For me, I was always hating on his ass. I was like fucking DMX when they asked DMX on that interview about Drake, and then Drake was, DM. He was like,
he was like,
Drake? He's He's like, I never liked him.
I don't like the way he
his
talks.
face. I don't like how he talks. I don't like none about his songs. I don't like nothing like that. And he was like, hold on, let me stop before I.
You know what he wanted to say? He wanted to say that motherfucker's soft.
Yeah. And it's for real.
That dude wasn't Degrassi.
So it's like that's how I be sometimes. So it's like, and I can understand when motherfuckers be doing it to me, because I be fucking rubbing people the wrong way, so they be trying to talk shit too. So whatever, it is what it is. I don't care. But like, you reserve the right to do it, and I got the reserve to say what the fuck I want afterwards, right? So like, being that as like the main thing, like for you, where you're like, oh fuck, like back then, like, yeah, I like this resale game, and then now, he started doing this bullshit, and like, that's totally against what you stand for, being one of the real motherfuckers, right? So like, there's no difference now with Retro Rick, because now for him to buy up like big ass collections and shit, spending like 20K, that kind of goes against your whole fucking $10 buy, flip for free shit. Because I mean, all your viewers, who the fuck is gonna have 20K to be buying shit? And then the last comment I read on that video was like, oh, that's what it is now, buying like that, like buying up game collections and shit to flip, like that's how you do it now, like, yeah. so it's like, you're not being of an example anymore, like not everyone has the fucking, like is blessed enough to do that shit. Like most people that are starting off as a reseller and all that shit, what am I gonna gain off of you? Like I can't just fucking take a mortgage out and then go buy some fucking buddy's collection and try to flip, because that's just not gonna move. That's just not gonna move. So it's like, at this point, the fakeness comes from just now that you think you got the fucking like bread to be doing that shit. Like you're creating fake videos off of that. It doesn't matter if you're buying somebody's games. You're creating a false, a video of you doing anything game related or reselling at that point. Because I can easily just go like, hey, let me borrow these games right now. I'll pay for it. And then I'll give it back to you afterwards. You don't know if they're doing that. like what the fuck you trying to be, the Mr. Beast of video games, where you fucking try to invest all your fucking money that you make into the next video? Like what the fuck like they probably are, because like, I understand Mr. Beast's whole thing where he goes like, all right, I take all my fucking like YouTube videos and I try to make it bigger the next time. But that doesn't work on these type of channels. No. Like you can't just go like, I'm gonna spend hella dough to try to like get more people to watch. First of all, nobody, when they first come into your shit, they don't even know what the fuck you're doing. Yeah. So it's stupid. It's honestly retarded, honestly. So y'all dumbass resellers that's watching, I'm calling y'all out. Y'all dumb as fuck. So.
Yo, like I mean, okay, I'm gonna talk another reseller perspective, not collector side. Right. So you got these folks buying off each other, right? They're like paying like stupid amounts and not making money. Like there's no point of reselling it at all anymore, because you're paying a stupid amount. I mean, if you're buying it for a good deal as a collector, yeah, it's good. But if you're trying to promote this to other resellers that are not on Amazon, like they're not gonna make that guap. Realistically, they're not gonna make that guap. And there's too many barriers to selling on different platforms, especially like Amazon. Like I'm not a super supporter of Amazon. I do buy here and there. Like I don't like paying much money when I'm on Amazon, but like I know that if you resell like a certain title on Amazon versus eBay, you can make more money, right? And even just consoles, you can make more money. You can definitely wax motherfuckers. I know. Chase after the right price. He's very good at doing that. He's very, very good at doing that. Like the difference between him and like the other video game resellers is like he's fucking making a shit ton from doing it. But like I'm watching Phoenix resell, and like not anymore, but like the stuff that I've seen is like, yo, how do you make money? Like how do you make, I know there's certain things to do, like when you're selling on Amazon, like if there's storage, if it sits there a little bit too long, you got to pay something, or like or like whatever the fees is. And I know people probably commented on his shit. Motherfuckers driving fucking state to state to fucking find shit.
Yeah.
Like fucking go everywhere to fucking up that Prius. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? The gas, the mileage, the insurance, all of that, like your energy, hotel rooms. What the fuck?
Nah, because like
he's doing it for the videos. He needs the games for the videos. He needs games.
Oh, for sure.
Games.
But like, I think right now, if I were like speculation right now, right?
Yeah.
Not that I'm watching their shit. Like, I think they gave up on that resale shit already. Because they're already making so much YouTube money. Like, I seen somebody with like, I don't know, like 6,000 or 7,000 subscribers, right? And like the amount of views they were getting were like, you know, like 5,000 to 10,000 views, like Cincy type of shit, right? And then dude was like, here's what I made in like the last, like, I don't know, couple of months, and it was like $4,000 already. So from all the ads and the people clicking in, they're making money, dude. They're fucking making money. So it's like, if you're at 140,000 subs, they're making that money. What's the point? Why would I want to resell after that? You know, now I just gotta fucking, instead of resell, I just sell out, right? Just fucking do dumb shit. So it's like, to them it don't matter, you know. And then like all that fucking because I probably got a manager now or some shit. So they're like, oh yeah, go out there and go get these hotel rooms because all that shit's gonna be a write-off. So it's like they're just doing that shit because most of it is write-off.
Bro, I'd be fucking flying, man.
Yeah.
I'd be fucking, let me catch a flight. Fuck that shit, man. Let me like enjoy a place.
Well, bro, why would he even try? Like, he already has, you know, he already showed everybody how to fucking do it, right? They both of them. They showed everyone how to do it. Now fucking everyone and their dog is buying games, trading consoles
in
for
his
old
fucking
games,
neighborhood, man. In his fucking neighborhood, man.
Oh, yeah.
That's why
And
the
they're all
other people
trading
got the games.
And they all yeah, exactly. And it's so hard for them to find games, so they got to do it this way. And it's just now us as collectors and you as a actual reseller, it's fucking hard to get this stuff.
Yeah.
And they're gaining off of what we were doing before them. You know, I was trading consoles before everybody, bro. Like I saw, like people are doing the switches. I did my 1X, bro, like way before anyone, and I did a crazy trade. I'm like, man, this works. And I tried another one, and then I'm like, what the fuck? And I see another ad. I'm like, why is this guy trading? I thought it was just me, right? And then I just see all these YouTubers that are trading consoles. Now, fucking bro, go to every city. There's like 500 trade ads, bro. It's crazy.
It's stupid, man.
Right.
It's stupid.
Like, I'm okay though. Like I said, I'm okay with my collection. Where it is, I'm okay. If I stop collecting today, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
But there's always that drive. It's like, oh, I need to get something. I need to get something that I don't have, or you need to buy a lot that you could trade and get something that you want. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah. I mean, like, as a content creator, I know you've shifted, Casey, to doing more like, you know, more stuff like personal about you and about like your perspectives rather than just pickups. And I like that. And it also relates to what you actually do pick up too. So that's what makes a channel good, is if it's all like kind of connected and relatable. And some, like, when a channel like the other folks that we've mentioned prior do like some weird ass shit, we're like, what the fuck is going on here? Like and like you can tell it's not just you see it in the comments reflecting what you're thinking at the same time. And like, yo, what is going on? Like, because they're trying to pretend to be something that is not truthful, and that's the bottom line, is not being truthful. Like, if my channel's kind of basic. It's more like just like, you know, what I do as a reseller and what I keep. Like, that's basically what my shit is. It's like what, like, I resell and shit I keep, and I can keep it that way because it's like I'm comfortable with the consistency. I know I'm interlacing other shit in between, but like I'm consistent in that way because as a reseller, I'm able to still talk about the shit that I'm picking up. It does not depend on games.
Right.
Let's be real.
Right.
Life does not depend on games. I mean, I love collecting. Don't get me wrong. I love collecting, but I don't have as massive collection as you guys do. But I would say that I had a pretty good collection. I know people are asking me to drop a video.
Like, I know you got a sizable amount. It's just from the shit I seen you just pick up last year. I know you got a sizable amount. I just know you ain't showing it yet.
Yeah, I'm not showing it, and there's certain reasons why I haven't done it.
Yeah.
There's certain reasons. What's that?
Yeah, he's looking at your little table right there.
Oh yeah.
The Fire Emblem, bro.
Damn.
It's super minty. Super fucking minty. I made a fucking trade, bro. I got waxed at a game store, but you know I don't care because I'm supporting local business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I got that. I mean, it was consoles that I didn't have too much money into. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's not that bad. And like,
bro, you didn't get waxed at all.
Yeah. I didn't get waxed. I mean, it's a mutual understanding. That's what's good
trade,
about.
So.
Yeah, it's trades. That's basically what it is. And I also picked up, you know, Metroid
both of his
Fusion.
favorite right there.
Good
Bro, like,
shit right here, bro.
If you're trading consoles that would take you fucking 10 hours to sell, when you can sell those 2 in probably fucking 10 minutes, you didn't lose shit, bro. I guarantee.
Bro,
you.
these were extras. These was
Big-
extras.
And then like if it comes down to it, you could if you didn't want that shit, you could sell that like bam, like that.
Oh, facts, man. Like,
Hella fast. So
yeah, but like because the money wasn't liquid and it was just like in a console basically, it's easy to trade that way. And like and it's for something I actually want, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And like so it doesn't really affect me. Like if I were actually look at it monetarily, maybe $100. But
I didn't know you do the GBA shit though. I thought that was just
I don't do every GBA shit, man. It's got to be good shit. I will not get no Hannah Montana. I'm not Mystic, man. I'm not Mystic. I can't do that. That Hannah Montana shit don't fly with me, man.
He's Dave flossing that shit.
I'm like, get rid of that Hannah Montana. I want to smack that out of there. Like, get off that shelf, bro. What the fuck?
Hey, but you
bro,
know,
that's the best way to do it, man. If you were to fucking, like I said, if you were trying to sell like those 10, 15 consoles that you traded in, it'd probably take you 15 hours of time, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it takes time.
Shipping, sanding, fucking testing, all that shit. So for you to get those in 2, like that's how I pretty much built my whole collection. Like if I have fucking like a shitload of controllers, I'll just drop them off the game store, let them deal with it.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I'll grab something that I fucking want or something that would be easier to sell, right? Like a 3DS console, I'll sell it right away.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, we said in the last video, but I will say it in this video again. There's a fucking guy in Vegas he's trying to do like an auction style with he has like 3 sealed, like 64 games and a console. He thinks it's sealed, I don't know. He's like starting the bidding at 100 G's.
Yeah.
Like he's gonna get a fire sale going, bro. Like, fuck off, buddy. That shit's fucking cool. That ship has sailed, bro. You should have done that a month ago.
It's not water time no more. It ain't water time.
That's just done.
Bro.
Damn.
Well, bro, when that article first came out, 1.5 whatever 3 million for the Super Mario. This guy said like he's in the high-end game room. Like it's like on Facebook, it's like a group on Facebook. He posted a picture. He had a full master case of uncirculated Super Mario 64. He's like, I guess I got fucking $10 million in my house. And like it was all everyone knew it was bullshit. But he had like a master case. Like, those things are everywhere, bro. They're not rare at all.
Hell no, it ain't. Because I think it already was proven.
It was fake.
Yeah, it was like somebody just bought it and then he got his money back later just for the, for the fucking article and shit.
Yeah, and anything that's like really that was bought during that time was like it wasn't really like one individual. It was like fractional purchases. So it was basically people just putting money into like that because they're just basically trying to invest.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, y'all are stupid. This is dumb.
Yeah. That's
why
that
guy came out with the video at the time, because at the time there was the retro. All these guys were just posting like their WADA shit, right? Remember?
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys remember, but there was like a week bad.
Just like the whatnot.
I'm gonna send this in. And they send it in. They get it back in like a day. Like, does that make any sense? Like, I know I have a friend that did a warp zone. He did a warp zone. It's just like that's the fastest one you can do. Was the warp zone? He did it a year ago. He still hasn't got his shit back. But these guys were getting it within a week. Just, that's like the whatnot shit too, bro. They're trying to push that on us as well.
That's why I said in that video, I was like, I'm pretty sure they had a deal with these motherfuckers because there's no way that they're all talking about it at the same time unless they fucking paid them. Because whatnot was WADA was like, at that time promoting their shit, so it would only be, it would make sense if they hit up the biggest, people on YouTube that do this to promote that. So I know
Mhm.
both fucking apps or whatever companies hit them up because they're trying to have them promoted. And it's kind of
Bro, it
funny,
could be
like
the,
now, huh?
they could be the same company, right? Wada, whatnot. I think he
I
just
don't
broke
know.
the internet.
Like I don't
He just
know
broke
who
the internet.
it could be. I mean,
Oh
like
shit! Breaking news! Breaking fucking news, bro.
you never know.
What not? Wada,
Whatnot.
wada not.
Because
You want a
like
nut?
yeah, like if somebody, what's that dude that did that deep dive or whatever on the on the WADA, like somebody just got to do another deep dive and they'll
Yo,
find
that
out.
was a good ass video.
That
That
was a
was a
good
good
ass
ass
video.
video.
Like Carl
At the
John.
right
Bro.
time.
Yeah.
Perfect
Oh
timing.
man.
Because like that's why like my message would be whoever's fucking watching, like whoever the fuck you watch, man, just not everything is what it seems, like especially anytime things get to a certain level, you always gotta question it. The philosopher inside you gotta question, whatever the fuck's going on, because it's always bullshit. It's always gonna be some underlying detail you don't know about. So like if you can look at it like that, then automatically you kind of fucking realize like, oh, this is bullshit.
Mhm.
Like real motherfuckers are always skeptical, like
Yeah, I remember you was warning me. You was warning me and like, fuck this guy. I was like, what? What happened? Like before these motherfuckers were ballooned up to what they're today. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. Like every video that drops consecutively, and like even the related channels that get recommended to you, they're all fucking clones, man. They all do the same fucking shit, man.
Yeah.
Like, yo, this is a scheme. This is a scheme, bro.
That's what it is. Cause it's like there's no way, like out of nowhere, like all these same guys are just coming together, making videos with each other. They're not doing that out of the good of their hearts, man.
Yeah.
Like some of these guys just want to be on top all day. So you think I want to share that top spot with somebody else? Come on. In reality, most people won't. But they know if they can work together to fucking build each other's fan base and do the same bullshit, they'll do it.
Mhm.
So you just get all the fake motherfuckers and you build like one big old version of the fake community, and then that's how they round everybody up.
That YouTube money, man, that does change people. I know that. I know some like fuck it, I'll fucking say it. What's his name? Mr. Wrong Way.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
he's so fucking petty, bro. The dude is so fucking petty. It's ridiculous. Sometimes it's just fucking hilarious of how petty this dude is. I mean, like, I wanted to support, I wanted to support him, but I just after watching a lot of this shit, it just went sour to me because a lot of it looks some suspect type shit, like some things that you don't think he could actually confirm, and then stuff that he confirms himself is kind of like ridiculous. Like he straight up he's basically using that money to buy the shit that that's coming on his channel basically and he's proud of it. Like he's like, what the fuck did he buy? He went to some sort of pawn shop and he paid hella money for the Panasonic Cube, and it was broken. I was like, fuck,
Always
it's broken. I'm like, you're gonna pay? Like, I don't think I would pay that much, but maybe a lot of people would. I know it's a rare console, but still, like, he basically said, I don't know how he worded it, but from what I can remember in his Instagram stories and shit, like, he was talking about like, if it wasn't for the supporters, I wouldn't have been able to buy this. I'm like, I think you're kind of wording it wrong. I don't think you should be saying it like that. Like, you shouldn't be saying like, you guys helped me buy this for myself. I'm like, yo, what the fuck are you saying? You gotta be a little bit humble, man. Like, there's like, I feel like a lot of these folks lack a little bit of humility. I'm not telling everybody you gotta be modest and shit, but like, it comes off different. It makes people feel some type of way, and that's why you're getting that hatred in your comments, is because the way that you're portraying yourself. Because if this is truly how you are, it's kind of ugly. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you were faking the funk from the get, right? And then you got all this following of people, and you make a shift, and like, so some of your realness comes out, and you're like, oh, like, who the fuck is this? Blah blah that, and like, you just it's not the same. Like, you're not satisfied, supporting a person like that anymore.
Yeah, You know, and it's hella funny because I mentioned this on Discord one time. So, like, Mr. Right is like the opposite version of me. Like, it's kind of funny because I get flack for being the real version of me. He gets flack. He doesn't get flack for the other shit. So it's like
right?
people rag on me because like I fucking talk like a black person, right? But most people don't know that I was raised by a black man, right? So of course, you know, I ate the collard greens, all that shit. So
Oh god.
like, if you go back to like Mr. Right, you know, compare like, yeah, you being hella fake. Nah, man, because most of the shit I say, I can't even like, if a normal person tried to fucking talk like this, they're gonna fuck up. Guarantee it. Like some random dude in the country try to talk like this, is never gonna get it right. So, but if you go back like fucking 10 years ago into Mr. Right's, I just happened to scroll one day and you look back, right? And look at his videos that he made, just like some regular black dude. Like talking like me and all that shit. So you fast forward to now and look at him, he's not trying to sound all nerdy and shit. Yeah, who's fake now, you know? Who's fake now? So I advise everyone, look back on the video and do the research. Because most people don't do that. Like I know how it is, because when you sub to a new channel, you like what they watch. A lot of people don't go back on the old videos. And it's true. Like it's like a lot to go through. So you just want to watch the new shit, and I get it. So like a lot of people like later on, because I didn't put no content out for like 2 weeks, then they'll go back, oh, I've been going your backlog, you know. But if you go far enough, man, you'll see. And you might find a video like me in the beginning. Like I still left it up there because it's funny. And it's like, I tried to fucking like do it the straight way. I couldn't do it, man. That shit was too like cringy for me. You know, I tried to like not cuss and shit. It was like, it just wasn't me. It was like, I couldn't, I was fumbling around because I couldn't fucking do it. You know?
I feel that you have to remain true to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like that's what you gotta do. Like I see motherfuckers just pretend to be something, and it's stupid, honestly. I mean, like in my content, you know, I censor my cussing, you know, just to like, you know, bring a more age range into my crowd. But like, I don't rehearse shit. Like I do cut shit out, but like that's it. I mean, that's what I am. Like I just show you what I do and what I like and who I am, and not like pretend to be something to somebody else. Like I've literally watched motherfuckers just change to be a different, basically another channel. Like these channels have all morphed into the same fucking channel, and I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like I'm getting tired of this shit. Like that's why I had to like, don't recommend me to this fucking channel, hide all notifications from this shit, unsubscribe, unfollow, all that type shit. Like I did all of that because they're all the same.
Yeah.
Well, bro, look, if you look at that Retro Wolf, he just he sold his game collection and now he's making videos with Mr. Right Way.
That was his pay ticket. Like that
was
it.
Are you serious?
In the group?
Yeah, bro. He would get to buy his way in, bro.
You know, that was the fucking anal reaming, man. Like
that's the thing, bro. You don't just build a collection for years and years and years and just get whacked. It's not how it works, bro. That never happened to me, bro. I'd rather die than get fucking whacked on my fucking game collection, bro. You know what I mean? Like, especially when you build a GameCube set, like it's fucking very hard to do.
Do these folks feel like they feel really good selling it to a YouTuber, like instead of like making a good amount of money? Like
it's weird because like I said, I haven't watched him like a year, but I've watched him when he first started because like, you know, I've seen a lot of people come up from the days, right? And I mean, he didn't really come up, but you know, I've seen him, right? And like his videos were like I said, it was boring to me, you know, like it was it's just poorly done. But like in the videos, he did show like good passion of his games, which I could respect.
That's good,
right? But like, come on, man. Like I love my fucking games, right? To think that I would just part with that shit, nah, it will have to be like something really big. But it's like the only way like most of us would part with a piece of our shit, even though I know Namudi got rid of his PS3 shit, but but like the only way is if I was sick of a certain aspect of my collection and I wanted to purge it, or like I just wanted to get the dough for whatever the fuck I needed to do. Like if Bitcoin drops like fucking 15,000, yeah, fuck yeah, I'll sell off some shit and I throw it all in Bitcoin just because I know it's gonna hit like 50 G's in a couple of weeks. So like that, but I'm not gonna do it for no dumbass reason or try to get recognition or some dumb shit and then let it go for nothing. Fuck that. Fuck that. I don't know anybody in their right mind would chop it down for such a discount unless like Namudi, you my fucking homie, right? Or you know, Hyphy, you my homie, and like I give you a steep ass discount, you know, because I know y'all appreciate the shit. And you sell whatever the fuck you want, but for a motherfucker, I don't know. Just so I can be buddy with the motherfucker. Just so I can fucking play hide and go get it with all the other cocksuckers in the fucking group. Fuck that. Screw that. That ain't me. You know.
Pay to play.
Yeah, man. No. You know it's pay to play. All right, y'all. It's getting hella late. We've been talking for like 3 fucking hours, but you're only gonna see like 30 minutes of this shit. So it's gonna be a bonus video later, and it's gonna be funny as fuck because y'all know y'all like that shit talking. There's gonna be a lot up in there. So I appreciate Hyphy Gold for spending the night because he should have been bed and eaten by now. Namudi for hitting me back up and being like, we gotta do this again, so that way I get more perspectives up in this video. And I hope you enjoyed because y'all already love it when I do these shit talking, trashing all the dumbass YouTubers and shit like that. So look forward for the bonus video, and I will see y'all the next time. Laters. Yeah.